Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another exciting beautiful video. Today's video is quite interesting. It is titled "The Most Entitled Influencer Got Exposed." This is so messy. Today's video is from T-Spill. Anything from T-Spill is usually hot. Today's video is titled "The Most Entitled Influencer Got Exposed." Before we get into today's video, my name is Ogechi. If you're stopping by for the first time, hello, hi. Do want to click on the red subscribe button, like this video because I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So please give it a like, click on the like button, click on the red subscribe button, drop a comment on what you think about this video because it's gonna be hot. Okay, I'm going to be dropping my thoughts during the course of this video and after this video. Okay, so please drop your thoughts or you think about this video. Okay, and do not forget to turn on post notification bell. Okay, it's just a bell very close to the subscribe button. It helps you to get notified anytime I drop a new video, okay, so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you to all my returning subscribers and viewers. You guys are amazing. To all my returning viewers, why haven't you joined the army? Kindly subscribe, it's free. Anyway, let's dive straight into this video. I'm really excited about this video. I really want to know which influencer this is, and I want to see how messy it is. We love hot gist here, don't we? Let's get into it.
A lot of influencers out there, especially in the new generation of TikTok influencers, seem to have a lot of entitlement. They find a little bit of fame and money, and suddenly they think they're above others. That's exactly what happened this week when an influencer got married and suddenly felt like she was entitled to a username on Instagram, even though it was already taken. It's a mess, so let's get into it. Today, we're talking about a smaller influencer named Catherine Drisk. Catherine has just over 79,000 followers on TikTok and gained a lot of those when she purchased a house with her fiance. She documented herself moving from a condo to this beautiful farmhouse, and of course, that made a lot of people start to question how they were affording this lifestyle. It's clear by her videos that she and her fiance lead a very lavish lifestyle, and once people realized who her fiance is, they figured out why. Apparently, her fiance is a part of the Asplund family, and that name might sound familiar to you. Asplund is a multi-billion-dollar company that operates in the US, New Zealand, Canada, and Australia. They specialize in tree pruning and vegetation management and even manage utilities for multiple government agencies. They're a family-owned and operated business, and according to Forbes, have a revenue of $5.4 billion. Another major reason to never compare where you're at in life to strangers online, because they might have just married into a billionaire family. Anyway, Catherine posts your typical influencer content. She shows herself shopping, working out, and she's even been documenting her wedding planning. She officially got married a few days ago, and this is where the drama starts. Catherine decided that she wanted to change her Instagram name to match her new married name, but that's when she realized there was already an account named Catherine Asplund. Instead of just coming up with a different way of getting the username by adding a few extra letters or a word in front of her name, Catherine decided to message the account and ask them if she could buy their username. We actually have these messages because the original Catherine Asplund posted them after things took a turn for the worse. She posted them to the New York Influencer Snark page and said, "Catherine Drisk Asplund is harassing me. This just happened today. I use this account to post and archive photos I don't want to post on my main account. I thought this was a scam at first. I would have given her my username for free, but her attitude threw me off." So let's get into these messages. Influencer Catherine messaged original Catherine and said, "Hi, I was wondering if I could purchase your username from you. Just got married and this is my new name." And original Catherine said, "Hi, congrats, that's my name too. I just Googled and it said selling my username could get me banned from Instagram." So everything is starting off fine. There's nothing wrong with reaching out to someone and seeing if they'd be willing to part ways with their name, but original Catherine is right. Instagram will ban you if you try and sell your username. It's a way to discourage people from taking up a bunch of good usernames or names of celebrities as a way to try and get money out of them. Influencer Catherine disagreed with that though, and she responded, "I purchased my username in the past actually. That's not true. Celebrities do it all the time. That's how they all have their handles as their full names. So weird. I didn't know there was another Asplin's family out there. There's no Catherine Asplin in our family. I see that you're not that active on here, but started Instagram in 2018, but changed your username 3 times? Is there any way I can get you to change your username one more time? Now she's doing way too much. It's one thing to ask someone to see what they say, but now she's starting to insinuate that there's no other Asplins out in the world and digging into how many times she's changed her name before and how little she posts. It's too much. Original Catherine responded to her and she said, "This is my Finsta. I use it for private stories. I don't want to get banned, sorry." You would think influencer Catherine would stop there. Original Catherine said, "No thank you, I'm sorry, but congrats on your wedding." That should have been it. But nope. Influencer Catherine continued messaging her, and this is where things got a little bit out of hand. She responded and
okay, I think a lot of celebrities do this, right? And there's a way, I never knew like Instagram could ban you if you sell out your username. I mean, this is my first time of hearing, because I know people ask other people to please part ways with their names, right? Just so that they can use the name and they are just the only person that has the name on social media. But I never knew it was like against the rule on Instagram. Wow. So even if you want to go about things like this, I think that there are ways, more polite ways. I mean, I was there before you, so it's only polite you ask me nicely, right? And if the person is not budging, then you let it go. I can understand the whole, she just got married, and because the name is a very big name, and she wants to own the name and all of this, I can understand that. But there are ways you can use to get things done. You don't, because and then you just go ahead and harassing her, because you're harassing her. But I think from the beginning of this video, there's something I wanted to correct, because the lady that was talking about this story now was just saying that there was a small, the Catherine, the influencer Catherine, that she's a small influencer. Hi, hello, 75 or 79,000 subscribers or followers on TikTok is not small. I don't think it's small. I don't think it's small. I'm not a TikTok person, but I know how hard it is to grow a channel or to grow a page. A lot of people buy, but if you have organic 79,000 people following you, sis, it's not small. It's not small. But let's see how this video really pans out, because I want to know the messy parts. I'm really eager to see the messy parts. So let's watch it together.
Responded and said, "I actually don't believe that your name is Catherine Asplin. Who would make their Finsta their actual name? I reported you to Instagram and they're actually able to tell me your real name. I really hope I don't know you, because that's gonna be really embarrassing for you." Like, what does she mean that she doesn't believe her name is Catherine Asplin? Catherine isn't an original name, and Asplin is a popular surname in different countries. And why does she think Instagram would tell her some random user's real name? Does she think that she can just call Instagram up and be like, "Hey, give me this random user's
Hold up, that was really harassing. Why would she go ask Instagram? Like, what was that about? Okay, like I mentioned earlier, if you want to know, like, that was where she got it all wrong. There's a way you can actually approach somebody without being harassing or without being bossy or rude about it. She going to ask Instagram was where, if you were the one, you wouldn't want to part ways with your name to such a person, right? That was nah.
User's real name?
What would happen if you just called Taylor up?
I guess she thinks that it's someone from her personal life that made the account out of spite, and this is just her way of trying to scare them into giving up the name. The original Catherine did respond, and she said, "You can report me." And influencer Catherine said, "Just did, and my fiance is too." Original Catherine responded and said, "You're asking me to do something to get my account banned. I doubt Instagram would take that lightly." And influencer Catherine said, "I'm asking you to change your username because you're pretending to be someone you're not." And original Catherine goes, "My name is Catherine." And she said, "Which is illegal." Obviously, she's implying that it's illegal to be impersonating someone, but it looks like she's saying that it's illegal to be named Catherine. It's like no one else in this world is allowed to have the name Catherine, and there's no other family in this entire world with the last name Asplin. No one. Just influencer Catherine. Original Catherine responded, and she said, "Nope, you asked to purchase my username, which goes against Instagram rules. I just reported you." But influencer Catherine wasn't stopping anytime soon. She decided to do her own background check. A background check so accurate, so foolproof. We're talking about FBI level of background checks here by doing a Facebook search. Influencer Catherine searched Catherine Asplin on Facebook, and she couldn't find any other Asplins on there besides the family that she just married into. She took a screenshot, sent it to original Catherine, and said, "The family I just married into is the only Asplin family in the US." And the original Catherine responds, and she says, "I'm not American." Like, she really thought there wasn't even a slight possibility of someone with that last name existing outside of America. You would think that would have been very embarrassing for influencer Catherine, and she would have just apologized and moved on with her day. She just got married. She's probably on a honeymoon. But nope. She demanded to now see proof that this girl's real name is Catherine Asplin, writing, "Do you have proof that this is your name? Would love to see that." And at this point, real Catherine decided to put an end to the back and forth, and she responded and said, "Why do I have to send you any proof of who I am? This is my account. I've had it since 2018. I'm sorry we share the same name, but just because you got married doesn't mean you can have my username. If you were nice, I would have considered giving it to you for free, but you weren't. I reported you for asking me to sell my account, and another report for harassing me. Have a good day." I mean, the entitlement here. She literally got married only, days ago, and thinks that she takes priority over someone who's probably had that name since their birth. The funny thing is, once this story got out, people started going back through her TikToks like people do, and she actually has a video talking about how she hates when girls get married and immediately change their Instagram name to their new last name.
Something else that low-key bothers me is when girls get married and it's not even like 10 minutes after they're like do their vows, like they're like, "Oh, go on my Instagram, let me change my last name already." I'm probably gonna wait a couple months. I don't know. I just think it's like a little bit a lot when I see girls change it like before I even knew they were married. Like, chill.
When that's exactly what
Something about social media, they're going to drag you, okay? They're going to go into your past and go into your future and get everything out, everything they can get. That's something about social media. Don't mess with people online, because if you do, imagine they went ahead to dig out videos of where she actually said that what's the fuss about changing your name, and that's exactly what she's doing. Okay, let's just continue. We're almost done with the video. Anyway.
Exactly what she did and went about it all wrong. Since this story started getting attention, people have also been making Instagram accounts using every single username that Catherine could have used for her handle. Pretty much every variation is taken now, which means influencer Catherine is gonna be stuck with her username for a while. People are also saying how this is a really bad look for the family that she just married into. They have a very successful business, they have clients all over the country, and no one likes rich people who think that just because they're rich, they can get whatever they want. This really is just the perfect example of how you can catch more flies with honey. If Catherine had been like, "That's fine, I understand, but if you ever change your mind one day, please let me know because I would really like to have it," it sounds like original Catherine would have maybe considered it. Influencer Catherine so far hasn't addressed anything. She actually changed her TikTok name and turned off all her comments. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about everything down below. Do you think influencer Catherine went about this all wrong? And if you were original Catherine, would you have sold your username? Let me know, and I'll see you next time.
I'm sure the Asplin family would be like, "Oh my gosh, where did we get this trouble from?" Because this is real trouble. And this is one of the problems influencers that want to get married, this is one of the problems they face, right? When they're trying to get into a family, they're just like, they're usually, you know, very I hope she's not going to drag us on social media one day. I hope when things go south, she's not going to put her family name in the mud, you know, this kind of thing. If she was actually very polite from the onset, it would have been better, right? It would have been better. It would have there was a way she would have even spoken to if the original Catherine that would make her give up her name. But for her to be this rude, went to report her on Instagram, did a whole FBI, you know, she went on Facebook. I mean, that was so unnecessary. Now the whole family, the name they've been trying to build for years, how in your mind, how do you think in your mind that you are the only, or the family you're married into is the only family that bears that name? How delusional can you be? She went ahead to do all sorts of horrible things. So this, I think the message here is we should be very polite. We should learn to be polite, because you don't get things from being impolite. Yeah. So if I was the original Catherine, I would never give up my name to such an impolite person. What about you? Anyway, I would love to know your thoughts, what you think about this particular video. If you were the original Catherine, would you have given up your name? And if not, okay, drop your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Let's get this conversation going in the comment section. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, and turn on your post notification bell. I'll see you in my next episode. Bye bye.